What's up, YouTube? On the Warpath, Sanchez 405 coming at you with another Warpath review. Yesterday I talked about the quarterbacks. I'm going to stick on offense and probably the worst position on the team, it seems like last year. On offense, running backs. Al Morris couldn't do anything, and he's went for Jerry's big old playhouse in the sky down in Dallas. I don't know how you all feel about that, but I love Al. Think he's a good guy. Don't really have respect for him anymore. Not as a person, but as a player, since he kind of cowered and went to Dallas. And he could have went anywhere else. He could have went to Cleveland for all I care. Joined to RG. Let me stop. But as you know, we have a lot of holes. They have 7 running backs, including a fullback coming in on the roster. Al left. He was a leading rusher from a year ago, 751 yards, only 1 touchdown though. The team's numbers were just disgusting as far as it goes with the run. 20th in the running game in the NFL with 1566 yards total. Only had 9 rushing touchdowns. That's good for 21st in the NFL. Really bad number they had was 3.7 per rush, which was good enough for second to last in the NFL at 30, and then 21 with 97 yards per game. So a lot of questions to be had, and your leading rusher as far as touchdown runs was Kirk Cousins, who's your starting quarterback. So he's basically doing a lot of goal line sneaks and stuff like that. Matt Jones is the guy who's going to be touted to take on the task of being the leading rusher. And if you saw Matt Jones, this guy fumbled worse than a politician on a convention speech. He was just awful at times. It seems like he was hitting brick walls. Really, what kind of comes to my mind is when he fumbled against New York on that Thursday night game, and he fumbled into the end zone, so he basically took points off the board. He's going to have to learn how to hold on to balls, and that's up to Randy Jordan, who's his running back coach, to make sure he's what we think he is. Scott McLuhan kind of compares him to Marshawn Lynch. I don't know how crazy he is compared to Marshawn, but we'll see. Chris Thompson will probably be a third down back, of course, and the 6th round pick out of Georgia, Keith Marshall. I said Mitchell back on one of my draft day previews, but Keith Marshall ran the fastest 40 at the combine this year. So kids got speed, and that's what you're going to need sometimes there. They've got about 3 undrafted rookies. Mac Brown out of Florida. He's a first-year player, and then Rob Kelly, he's from Tulane, he's a rookie. Kelsey Young from Boise State's a rookie as well. And then where D.Y. left at fullback, they're bringing in, I'm going to mess his name up, Joe Carriage. He's a fullback from Michigan. So we'll see how that goes. Silas Red violate the NFL's laws. I don't understand how you can get caught with drugs in the NFL and you make that much money, but that's another story for another day. He's going to be out for the entire 2016 season. So, and he showed flashes in 14, was hurt all of 15 last year. So he's basically been out of football for 2 years. And another guy who's missing from the Skins, who came on late last year, had to be Pierre Thomas, who was New Orleans for years, and he came on before the playoff run and everything, and looked really good. But running backs, there's a lot to be desired from this position. If Kurt's supposed to succeed, if the passing game's supposed to succeed, starts with the run. We can sit here, blame the offensive line. We'll get into that probably coming here in the next 2 days or so. But if your running backs are dropping the ball, and Jay's not really famous for going with the run, and he did abandon the run sometimes, I think, early, especially in the playoff game. I think he abandoned the run a little too often. But if you're not getting anywhere, and it's been consistent all season, I think it took Al halfway through the season to get a 100-yard game, and that's That's something you have to do, especially in December and January, late November. You have to run the football. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But we'll see what Matt Jones does. I really don't know. This is probably the biggest question mark on offense, next to the quarterback position, and I really don't even think that's a question mark. But if this team is to succeed on offense, it's the X factor is the running backs, and we just have to see how they go. A lot of people aren't predicting them to do well. Doc Walker was on NFL radio on Sirius XM, and he did not put too much confidence in Matt Jones, and he said if you don't hold on to the ball, you're going to be riding the bench or you won't be having a job. So we're going to see how that goes, because if it's not for Matt Jones, why'd you get rid of Al Morris? And, we're going to see him twice and see what he can do, although he's behind Ezekiel Elliott in Dallas now. So those to ponder, thoughts to ponder. Pretty much I'll tell you like this, it was terrible. Running game was awful last year. That's not Redskin football. About pounding that rock, not smoking it, but pounding it. And, look forward to seeing what we're going to do here in 2016, especially coming out in the preseason. That's one of the key factors to watch as training camp comes up. But as always, I'm about to get up off of here. As always, I say love, peace, and hail. I appreciate all the love you all been giving me. You like what you see, just comment. If you disagree with my thoughts, comment as well. I'll be sure to reply as quick as I can. And again, as always, love, peace, and hell. And I'll be talking to you tomorrow with another Warpath review. I'm out.